So speaking of this comments thing, you do these react videos and you're killing it. I love it, and your wife is just one of the most outgoing, happy, most positive. I love it.
She's a blessing, I tell you.
She is amazing. So, but with all this love though on your YouTube comments and all this stuff, do you get any hate comments?
Oh yeah, I think anybody who has a YouTube channel, there's always going to be haters.
Yes.
You know, I don't think there's a single person in the world that is liked by every person that they come in contact with.
Right.
But the thing is sometimes people will judge and speak off of 20 seconds of watching your YouTube channel. You know. That we've had people say racial things. We've had people say things about voices. We've had people say, tell your husband he needs to go to a gym. You know?
Oh my gosh!
I know. If only they knew I was sucking in. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm bigger than I actually am.
I'm just like, hey, best fam, thank goodness, babe, we're done recording. I can let it out,
Right, for real though. So like with all those amounts of like negative, like how do you cope with it? You just kind of have to have thick skin, or are you the kind of person to go in and delete all the negative comments?
So my wife her and I go about things differently. In fact, I think she's taken away my commenting. So I do the Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, typically, unless people request to speak to her. And she handles all of the YouTube comments. Like I kind of get more, I don't know, it's almost like daddish, like,
right.
Listen, if you have an issue, there's plenty of other reaction channels.
That's
like we're not the only one. If you have an issue, find somebody else. We're, that,
right.
Like literally, like that's, if you don't like us, that's fine. We're still going to do what we're going to do.
That's amazing, dude.
But sometimes, so there's a difference between criticism or positive criticism.
Yes.
Versus somebody who's just being a hater.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And, early on in the channel, so we are editors, videographers, we're
everything. Commenters.
We take pride in the things that we do, right?
Right.
And I would get so irritated when I would make a mistake, right? Like, So here's a great example is when we record, we have 3 different audio files. And if one of those is out of sync, it throws things off a little bit. So there's been 2 videos that the audio was off just a little bit.
And it makes it weird.
And people start commenting, and it's like, all right, I know. All right. Guys, I'll go and pin the comment. Like, guys, I'm sorry the audio's bad.
Right.
From the husband.
From the husband.
And Lakeisha's just like, Jason, please don't tell me that's what you did. And I'm like, I thought that was the best way to get people to
like stop
to not talk about it. I felt bad enough,
What'd she recommend? Like just ignore it, I guess.
No, she responded to all of the
so rather individually
and literally said sorry, and I'm just like, babe, yeah, it won't happen again. I'm sorry.
She took away your commenting privileges.
Well, and the thing is like her way of handling the comments is, be as kind and polite as you can. And I guess my way of looking at it is problem solution. Like if there's a problem that somebody might have,
right?
If it's something fixable, then I'll look at it as a fixable problem.
Right.
But if it's something that is they're just trying to create drama, I'm just like, okay, if there's an issue, you know, it's not with us.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know. We try to keep it. Oh my gosh! Somebody at one time had messaged
right
that our clothes were indecent.
What? What does that even mean?
As in, they thought that they were just inappropriate for, you know, and I'm just like, okay, so we have worn the same type of attire, you know. What is decent?
Right.
And they said, it doesn't matter. You foreigners don't care about it. I'm just like,
about your looks or your clothes
no,
or something?
No, don't care about India. And I'm just like,
oh,
you know, like we have so much love for India, but like sometimes we're surprised by things people say. Like,
yeah.
But it's all good.
They're just trying to provoke reactions, you know. They just want to piss people off because, I don't know, like, I mean, in your life, like, think about this, since the digital age, have you ever, like, wrote a negative comment on something?
You know, I really...
And I say
I say constructive criticism.
I was about to say. Even constructive...
I have not been blatantly, like, a jerk to somebody. You know what I mean? Like...
the worst I've got is, like, it's mostly, too, like, family will post them on Facebook. I'm like, why are you posting this? Like, this is, like, a private matter. Or if it is, like, a public thing, I'm like, yo, this is, like, I think this is legit.
I think the meanest that I have been online is actually in our channel.
Really?
Not, well, in the comments. It's just, like, especially if they say something about my wife or, you know, like, somebody said something about, I don't know, her face, or, you know, and I just went off, and I'm just like, you know what? Here's the thing: is your attitude is no. I just kind of went off and said your attitude is ridiculous. You know,
man.
I don't. Or our channel is a place for love. It's our goal is to just be a place to offer love to people, and I think your comment's ridiculous. Like, you know, like it's funny because when I'm talking about it now, I laugh at it but man, I was pissed. Like somebody,
I'm
like,
sure.
So especially with your wife, your kids, those things that are like so personal to you.
Yeah,
it does.
It hits a string.
It does. It hits it, and my wife is able to take a step back and say, you know what? Just delete the comments. We don't. Why are you wasting time responding? Just delete the comment. And I'm just like, because it makes me feel good. I don't care if they. But Jason, people see on our wall.
Yeah, they'll see on your comments. Yeah, see, that's tough. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, constructive criticism is so different than like blatantly going on. It surprises me when you go in the comments and how it's just that like that's like one of the stupidest ones is to go on someone's thing and your first insult is to like go at how they look. Like, how can I change how I physically look? If it's like, oh, your audio's too low, your audio's off thing, like, that's all great. But you can't just be like, yo, like, this person's ugly. Like, what do you want me to do about it? Like, oh, want me to wear makeup?
A mixed couple. I'm just like, really?
Yeah, dude, people are weird. Do you get any weird things like that? Like saying, oh, like you're...
Yeah, we've had people remark about, just mainly racial or, just personalities, you know, like.
Right.
Another one is, and I think this is a cultural one, but I'm not 100% sure because I've heard different things, but like, Jason, you should restrain your wife.
What does that even mean?
Like, that was my question. I'm just like, what do you mean? And they said that she talks over me, and I'm just like,
so you have to restrain her?
Well, that I'm not sure if that's a translator type thing. Or
you said like, that in America,
like, yeah. But you know, at the end of the day, like as soon as he told us what it was he was talking about, we looked back at some of the videos and we're just like, you know what? We do kind of battle on talking with each other, like,
right.
That's one thing I try to do is it's almost like taking turns.
Yeah.
Your turn, my turn. But if I would have just jumped off at the comment at first without, it probably he was one of our earliest fans, and he was I would say in our first 100 subscribers.
Wow.
And when he made this remark, it was like when we had like 3,000 subscribers. And I'm just like,
what? That's crazy.
Like,
it might be a cultural thing.
I'm giving him a chance before just popping off.
Yeah, like getting all angry. It's like, we don't do that. We're all equal out here.